Well, hello, Transparent Church and friends. This is Pastor James with the Word of the Day. Today I want to spotlight Hebrews chapter 4, verse number 16 from the New Living Translation, where we find these words. So let us come boldly to the throne of our gracious God. There we will receive His mercy and we will find grace to help us when we need it most. Well, as you prepare for your day and your weekend, I want you to know this is good news for us. It's good news because we have been given an invitation to seek God's help, and we do so when we boldly come to His throne and ask Him to help when we hurt. The better news, in addition to that, is the fact that our Father knows what we feel. There is nothing too big or nothing too small to get that it won't get God's attention, rather, in our lives. He cares for us, and He's provided a way for us to come boldly, not cocky, but boldly. In other words, we ought to have confidence because number one, we know He loves us. Number two, He wants to help us. And number three, He has provided grace to help us when we need it most. And when we begin to come boldly and receive His mercy, which is understanding that we don't get what we deserve, but we get His grace, which is what we didn't deserve. We find it when we need it the most. And so I want you to come not timid, but boldly to the throne of God. It may have been a while since you've talked to Him. It may be a situation where you feel like you can't come to Him because of sin in your life or temptation. He is tempted, as we keep reading in this passage. You'll understand that He was tempted in all points just as we were, but without sin. In other words, He also understands and is touched by the feeling of our infirmities, which means He knows what we go through. And it's all the more reason for us to call on Him for help when we need it. And we do so when we come boldly to His throne, recognizing the fact that we are sons and daughters of God. And when we come to His throne to find mercy and His grace in our times when we need it most, He will be the help that we need. So go with that this week and weekend and know that God will continue to be there for you. You and I just have to remind ourselves to call on the one who's waiting to hear from us. God bless you. Have a great one. We'll see you, Lord willing, next time.